Welcome to the Russell Brown Show and this presentation about converting color images to black and white. I've used a lot of techniques over the years to convert color to black and white, but this particular feature in Photoshop CS3 is downright amazing. You start by moving over here to the Layers palette and click here on Create New Fill or Adjustment Layer. Then moving up here to select black and white. Of course, what we're selecting is a non-destructive adjustment layer. You can go back in and adjust it at any time during your project. As you see here, this black and white adjustment has already converted my image to gray shade values. It's using the default settings to do this. You can also select the Auto button here and readjust them. You can also go in and directly select each color within your image, selecting a slider as you see here, in this case the red slider, and adjust the values. But wait, there's more. You can also go to the presets here that ship with Photoshop CS3. And select any of these presets as a starting point to your project. But wait, here's the final thing that really makes this new feature downright wonderful. If you click anywhere within your image, as you see in this case, I'm clicking on this gray shade in this top circle, then hold with my mouse and move to the right or to the left, I can directly interact with the shades within my image. Notice that it's selecting the reds over in my dialog, and I'm merely adjusting the slider but from within the image. I can go through and click on individual, unique colors within my image and start to adjust them as you see here. So this really helps out in converting your images. Finally, down here at the bottom, I can tint my images. Clicking on this checkbox, I can adjust the hue and the saturation for the particular desired tint I'm looking for. Let's click OK. And now let's apply this technique to a real-world image as you see here. I'd like to convert this image to black and white, and then I'd like to do some hand tinting. Let's give this a try. First, going over here to the adjustment layer, clicking down here at the base again, and selecting black and white. I'm going to select the Auto button and see what I get. But it looks like I need to go in and make some adjustments. I want to make these flowers a little bit lighter. I want to make the green values of my leaves darker. So again, I'm targeting those values directly in the image and then holding down my mouse and sliding to the left or the right. This looks great. I'm going to click OK. And as I said, we're going to do a little hand tinting. So I'm going to turn off the visibility of my black and white adjustment layer by turning off the eye right there. I'm going to use my magic wand tool and select the shades of red here on these flowers. Then I'm going to hide that selection with Command H on the Macintosh or Control H on the PC and turn back on the visibility of my black and white adjustment layer, targeting my layer mask as you see here, and then selecting a paintbrush tool. Notice I've selected black as my foreground color and my opacity is set to 50%. So I can now go in and paint into the selection we made right into the flowers and start to hand tint these flowers and adjust them. I could use different opacities and different selections across my image to get the effects I'm looking for. There you have it, a great way to convert color images to black and white, and you have the controls of putting in a layer mask to do hand tinting. Give it a try.